I'm going to share with you 3 blocks that are stopping the law of attraction from working in your life, from succeeding, growing, expanding, and becoming your greatest version, so you can really create the life that you're wanting. So if you want to learn what those 3 blocks are, make sure you stick to the very end. Let's get started. Hey superstar, Gavin is here from Wake Up Fulfilled, and today I'm going to share with you 3 major blocks that are stopping the law of attraction from working in the highest way possible. It's important that we align with our highest timeline, and when we align with our highest timeline, what happens is the law of attraction works way better. But the thing that blocks us or stops us from being in our highest timeline is our own blocks, our own perspectives, and what we've learned from our past. So hopefully in this video I can help you shift into a higher timeline so you can begin manifesting easier and faster. In the next video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 blocks around money and success and how to attract more money and success in your life faster and easier. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get that video. We also have open right now neutrality shifting coaching, where you shift your personality into the reality that you're wanting to create. Meaning right now your personality might be that you're a procrastinator, or that you don't take action, or that you find it hard to make money. That's your personality. That's the way you see yourself. So that's what you keep on getting. With neutrality shifting coaching, what we do is we shift your personality to be completely aligned, and you will feel like you're the type of person to just have those things that you're wanting in your life naturally without even working, using visualizations or affirmations or anything like that. You'll just be that person automatically, just like you're automatically your current personality. So if you want to get that coaching, the link will be in the description and in the pinned comments. Okay, check out the testimonials. We're transforming people's lives with this very, very powerful technology and coaching. So when it comes to the blocks, block number 1 of the law of attraction is age, experience, and expertise. So what we've been taught from a very young age is that we need to be qualified. Now I understand in some areas of life and some jobs and some roles, you need to be qualified. However, there are opportunities for you to succeed in a job, in a career, in a business without the qualifications just yet. Or you might not need them at all. Age. When it comes to your age, we get stuck on how old we are or how young we are. It's too late. I have kids now, I don't have any time. So we make the excuse of that as well, age. Also, we make the excuse of experience. I don't have enough experience. And so let me share with you some perspective on this, because this will radically shift your reality. So there was a show, well, there is a show called The Apprentice in the UK. And there was this young lady, and she had no qualifications in terms of this particular job that she was wanting. It's a 6-figure job position. 6 figures. And she wanted that job. She never had the qualification for it, but she knew she could be good at the job. And so she was young, okay? She was a woman, and she was black. And in a role where is predominantly white, in a role where she is a woman, and in a role where it's predominantly men, she still went for the job 6 figures. Here's what she did. She said, hey, I'll work for you 3 months for free. For free, right? And if I don't increase your bottom line, if I don't increase your profits, you don't have to hire me. If I don't increase the sales of the business, you do not have to hire me. if I do increase the sales of the business, hire me. That's the sort of ultimatum that they gave, she gave them, okay, in the interview. I don't know how she got the interview, I can't remember. But basically, she spoke around, right? And she managed to get to speak to the manager. So she got this role working for them for free. She increased their profits. She increased the numbers way beyond what they had ever imagined. And so she got the job, 6-figure job, without any qualifications at a young age with no experience. So we make excuses in our mind because of our history and what we've been taught by society, by the schooling system, that you need to be qualified, you need to be educated, you need to be this, you need to be that. Now this is just one scenario. I'll explain for myself that when I first started my business, I didn't think I was the type of person that would be able to run a successful business. I was young. I didn't think people would listen to me. And so I had to break those blocks. I had to break those limiting beliefs and get out there. And within 2 years of starting the business, I started to make some money. Started to see some results. I just never gave up. And then eventually, I started making more in my online business than I did from my 9-to-5 job. And the thing is, I was doing it part-time. And so what I did initially is I went part-time in my job, and then I was able to have more time in the business, and I started making more money in the business. And then eventually I quit the job, and then I was doing the business full-time. Now, I had all these beliefs around race, around the color of my skin, around my age, around my experience, and so much more. But again, these are all barriers that are made up by the mind. Now, I'm not saying that, let's say you're Hispanic or Spanish, or South American or whatever, or you're black or Asian or whatever it is. I'm not saying that racism doesn't hold us back sometimes, but sometimes we have to realize that this can limit our own ability to get out there and think of other ways on how we can make things happen. And so we have to break those patterns. I'm so cold right now. My ears are actually really, really numb. I'm actually a little bit shivering as well. I need to warm up. I need to move around a little bit. Okay, so I understand, racism exists. I understand, it's challenging. But we have to break these barriers, these ways of thinking, and think on how we can navigate that and break through. So that's one block. All right, we have to break down these barriers of the way that we perceive ourselves and the value that we offer. When it comes to being an expert and being qualified and stuff like this, we have to understand that there's always someone that knows less than you. For example, you may consider me an expert in the law of attraction or something like this, right? But when I first started, it was like I was just starting. I was just sharing what I knew at the time. And the people listened because they didn't know the information. There's always new people coming and learning about the law of attraction. They're completely new. They don't know anything. They just watch The Secret. They want to learn more. And so they go on YouTube or whatever it is, and then they find you, right? So that's just one example. For example, if you've been through anxiety or you're going through anxiety, and you've been able to heal that, now you're kind of an expert to someone that doesn't know how to heal the anxiety, right? So we need to understand there's always people that know less than us. Block numero number 2. I'll wait until I'm ready, Gavin. When I'm ready, then I'll take action. When the time is right, then I'll take action, right? I need things to fit together before I can do anything about it. And so we procrastinate and we wait and we wait and we wait and we wait and it never happens, right? The universe likes speed. The universe is dealing with that of faith. In the book Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill talks about faith. There's a chapter on faith. Highly suggest that you read that chapter. Really, really powerful. When you're operating from a knowing and you're connected to a higher power and you're allowing that knowing to come through you, you ain't got no time to waste. You just know that you only have so much time here, and you're going to respect the time that you have here, and you're going to take action. You see how that works? And so we have to understand that we need to make moves now. Just do it. Nike, right? Just do it now. You have to be brave enough and willing enough to have the life that you want. Wait until the time's right is what you've always done, and has that worked for you in the past? If it hasn't worked for you in the past, then you need to do something different. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. And so sometimes we need to change our behaviors and our attitudes that lead to the success and the lifestyle that we want. And like I said, the universe likes speed and faith. And so when we step into faith and we step into uncertainty, we step into the unknown, that's where life happens. Life happens outside of your comfort zone. Life happens outside of the things that you are not doing. Success happens to the people who are willing to do the things that others are not willing to do. People who do things differently, people who do things that are like out of alignment with their current identity and the way that they perceive themselves, the people who are willing to break that and step into a new personality, the type of person that's just willing to just do that, guess what? They get the things, they get the rewards for stepping into the uncertainty, the unknown, and applying faith, right? Step into the energy of applying faith into the thing that they are wanting. And one of the best ways to do this is to make what you want normal. And that's why we have neutrality shifting coaching, where you normalize what it is that you want. So you say things like, it's normal for me to have that job. So write down in the comments below what it is that you want to create in your life with affirmations. It's normal for me to have the car. It's normal for me to have the home. It's normal for me to have the health. Whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, comment that below. It's normal for me to have that. And start conditioning your brain first thing in the morning, first thing in the night, that it's normal for you to have these things in your life. Normalizing it. The reason you fear having it, the reason you fear having success or you're afraid of failure is because it's not normal for you to experience that kind of lifestyle. When it becomes normal to you in your mind, in your being, you're able to create it in your life much faster. So that's why we offer neutrality shifting coaching, because we make what you want normal, faster and easier. Okay, the link will be in the description if you want to find out more about neutrality shifting coaching. So, our ability to create a sense of urgency, understanding that we only have so much time and we need to lead our best life. Stop wasting time, respect God. That's one thing we never want to do, is disrespect God. I did that for a very long time because I wasn't following my path, I wasn't following my dream. And what happened to me is I was getting punched in the face by the universe. Like, universe, why are you doing this to me? The funny thing is, I found out about the law of attraction. I started manifesting. I was like, ooh, yeah, all right, manifesting. Started doing all this stuff, right? And then I started getting punched in the face because I was ignoring my path. I was ignoring my truth. I knew it was there. The drum was beating, but I was ignoring it. I was chasing money. Money, money, money. I grew up in a rough neighborhood. I was conditioned, money, 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 hip hop, jewelry, you know, bling, right? And so that's what I was focused on. I was focused on that. I wasn't focused on my purpose and my mission and stuff like this. I was distracted. And so the universe gave me punch in the face, punch in the face. And when I say punch in the face, what I mean is bad situation after bad situation after bad situation, from being ripped off to being in narcissistic relationships and much more. Now, along that journey, I learned a lot of stuff. I learned a lot of information. So even though you're put through those challenging times, you still get to learn during the experience so that you can grow, expand, and become your greatest version. It wasn't until I started following my truth that things started to work out for me much easier and much better, with more synchronicities, more ease, and more grace. And so I took out the time to really figure out what it is that I really wanted to do, and I followed that path. And once I started following that path, I had a lot more fulfillment. Wake up fulfilled, hell yeah. Oh yes. It's normal for me to wake up fulfilled. Comment that below. Oh yes. Block number 3 is moving from an ethnocentric level of consciousness to a world-centric level of consciousness. And what we need to understand is that we've been taught a certain way, and we care what other people think about us. And so this holds us back from taking action towards our goals, dreams, and desires. We care way too much what other people think. And so what we need to do is we need to, number 1, give ourselves significance. We have 6 human needs. Tony Robbins. The human need of certainty. The human need of uncertainty. We spoke about this earlier. The unknown, not knowing, spontaneity, right? The unknown. A lot of us are functioning from certainty. I need certainty. I need to know, right? Watching the news. I need to be in the know, right? That's certainty. A lot of us are functioning from the 3D certainty energy, okay? What we want to do is function more in the uncertainty, the unknown, and have a balance between the certainty and the uncertainty. The next human need is that of significance. Significance is where we get importance, to feel important, to feel valid. It's important in your relationships that you make your partner feel valid and feel important. But not only that, it's important that we give ourselves significance and validation, self-love. Once we start to love ourselves more, guess what? We love ourselves into having the thing that we want. We love ourselves enough to have the thing that we are wanting. That's why it's so important to love yourself 100%. The next human need is the human need of love and connection. And you probably understand that one. People have a need to build connections and to love. The next human need is growth. The next human need is contribution. And so, in order to create a life that you want, we must try to stop seeking external validation. You was taught, you get those good grades, validation. You're important. You're worthy. When you get the X, you got the D, D minus, like, oh, You're not validated. You're not important. You're no good. You're not enough. And so we've got this dynamic going on. You make this amount of money, you're valid, you're important. You make this amount of money, you're not valid, you're not important. So we need to understand the dynamics and create our own self-esteem and empower ourselves. How do we do that? Number one, we need to love ourselves, give ourselves that validation and importance. Number two, we need to tap into a higher power and allow God to flow through us. And realize that there's a lot of people that are religious and stuff like this, functioning with God, functioning with a higher power. But there's a lot of people that are not functioning with a higher power. People who use the law of attraction and just using the law of attraction. What if you were using the law of attraction with a higher power? It's a different ballgame, right? And so what we want to do is build a relationship with a higher power, with God, with the universe, the cosmos, whatever you want to call it. And as you build that relationship, you're going to feel that validation and you're going to feel that importance. Trust me. All right? You feel like you're not alone. So it's important to build that relationship and get grounded in yourself and who you are and your skills, your talents, your abilities, your traits. Learn thyself, know thyself. And as you begin to learn thyself and know thyself, guess what? You're going to feel like creating that thing that you want in your life much easier and much faster. So in the next video, I'm going to be making a video about money and success with the law of attraction and how to create more money in your life faster and easier. If you want to get that video, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell to get that video. We're also offering neutrality shifting coaching. If you want to get that coaching, the link will be in the description. What we do is we shift your personality to align with the reality that you want. Your current personality is not conducive with the reality that you want, otherwise you would have it already. And so what we want to do is shift our personality to create that more money, to have that more success, to make more sales, or whatever it is, to have those relationships. Follow that diet plan, right? We need to shift our personality. The link will be in the description if you want that coaching. And I'll see you in the next video. Keep watching, keep learning, keep expanding. There should be some videos popping on screen right now. Peace.